Boy, with homesteading comes the good, the bad, and the ugly. And today we have to talk about the ugly, so stay tuned. Hey folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is my small, frugal homestead tucked in the Cascade Ranges, and with it I have a variety of livestock. And with that said, I was just having a conversation with Stuart and Tony Rinker, who have a homestead. It's breaking free off-grid homestead up in the panhandle of Idaho in my previous episode. And I was bragging about how I have not lost any livestock since we had the upgrades from shooting a show called Homestead Rescue. Well, last night I had my first loss. I spoke too soon when I said that to Tony and Stuart. And this particular event was my fault. I left the chicken coop door open last night, and a mysterious creature took advantage of that open door, somehow got up into the chicken coop and got my rooster. He was the faithful sentry of guarding these hens, and he sacrificed his life for theirs. So he's laying over here, what's left of him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my two trail cams over by him to see if the criminal attempts to return to the scene of the crime, so I can see what I'm dealing with. I'm wondering if it's that skunk, but I haven't known of a skunk to take my chickens. Maybe out of desperation. It could be something else like a raccoon, but I have not had any problems with raccoons up here yet. Probably until now. Yeah. So bummer. So let's go set these trail cams up. We'll go ahead and place one right here. I'm using bungee cords. They seem to be working out a lot better than those straps, so long as the tree's not bigger than the bungee cord or not too small. So this is going to work out okay. And then we'll go ahead and activate it. Okay. So we'll see what's going on. Now I've got a second camera. I can get at a different angle. Not sure if I want to get it too close. I might. Let's put it on this post, see if it'll go on that post. Okay, this is the case where I can't attach it the conventional way. Go ahead and turn it on. And attach it that way without it hindering from any of the sensors. There we go. Now this is going to be really sad because my homestead won't have a crow on it. I enjoy listening to that rooster crow. It just gives a farm so much nice earthly down-home ambiance. Just to hear that, him calling to a distant rooster from a neighbor. But yeah, he was not Buff Orpington. My hens are all Buff Orpington, so I went ahead and called the feed store and talked to them about ordering a straight run of pullets and little cockerels. So we'll get roosters, a combination of roosters and hens in the spring. I think I'll order at least 3 roosters, an heir and 2 spares, and then about 6 more hens, maybe more, because I have 6 hens right now. But now I've got to get the chicken coop set up and ready to keep the hens locked in. Because during the early hours when I have to get up and go to work, it's too early to let the chickens out. And I can't depend on my wife and my mother-in-law to come out and navigate through the farmland to get the chickens out. But they've been locked up in there before. They're used to it. They'll have plenty of water and feed. And besides, if we start having rainy weather, they'll stay nice and dry, which is better for them. So we'll get them set up, get some fresh wood shavings down on the floor for them, and maybe put some fresh straw in the nesting boxes for them, and try to get it straightened out today. Yeah, so disappointing, but gosh, that's the circle of life. Unfortunately, we're going to find out who or what kind of creature did that. Okay, now here is the culprit. I believe this may be the criminal, and it is a raccoon. Or, I'll be darned, it could also be this vixen with her 2 Todds. Or they could just be opportunistic passers-by. Okay. Well, I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, a frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. Stay tuned to more videos. You could help us out by giving me a thumbs up and leaving a comment, and also clicking that share button shares my videos on your social media platforms. You can also subscribe if you haven't already, and clicking that bell icon that will alert you to new videos as I upload them. You can follow us on social media. I'm currently uploading to Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Blogger, Tumblr. I'm also on Parler.com and LinkedIn. I'll see you guys in more videos. Bye-bye.